Ask Tom on Home Show.
Lolita from Grayson, Georgia has a question about chirping noises.
She's hearing them in her kitchen, Tom, but for a second or two, and then they go away. It's mysterious. She says, when I'm standing at the kitchen sink, the noise seems to be coming from right across the countertop. I've already replaced my smoke detector, so it's not coming from the smoke detector. I'm at my wit's end trying to figure out where this chirping noise is coming from. Tom, can you bring her back from the ends of her wits?
Well, first off, for everybody listening, the first thing you hear chirping noises, everybody thinks battery in the smoke detector.
Right,
Most people are right. So for those of you out there that are starting to scream, it's still that it's not. If it's not and she changed it, it's not it. But if you ever do hear a chirping noise, change the battery in your smoke detectors. You don't have to replace the whole thing, and that should take care of the problem. Now, she's at a kitchen sink, so I don't have a lot to go by with this. So let's say at the kitchen sink, I'm assuming she's turning the water on. If you're turning on the water, could you get strange noises from the faucet? Excuse me, because an O-ring is worn or a washer is a little loose or something of that nature? Sure, I guess you could, but it's very hard for me to say exactly where a chirping noise would be coming from. But the only thing that I have to go by is that you're at the kitchen sink. I'm assuming you're turning the water on. Check to see if it happens when you go to the hot water or the cold water. That might give you a clue if it's in the faucet. And it could be. And the only other thing I know in a house that makes a weird noise sometimes, and I don't know if you'd hear it at the kitchen sink, but that's when you have an alarm system and sometimes the connectors are off a little bit and all of a sudden you'll hear this little beep once in a while and people don't know what it is. It's because the alarm system hasn't got a good connection on the window or door or something of that nature. But besides that, I'm not sure what else it would be.
Yeah, I know that you love smell questions. I'm just going to make a note that noise questions are in the same category. So,
and then how about this? Smells, well, people will say, it smells like rotten eggs. It smells like a dead animal. It smells like fish. Okay, how about noises? It sounds like a chirp. It sounds like a bang. It sounds like a
squeak.
So everybody hears and smells differently. So I can only go by what I'm told. I wish I could be in the house with her. I bet you we would find it. Mm-hmm. And it would probably be very comical as I crawled under the kitchen sink, banging around, seeing what it might be.
Yeah, it's hard to do. Now, if it was a kerboingle that you heard, Tom could nail that one. So
hey, your dad was a mechanic. Yes. Your dad was a mechanic. How many times did they tell him about the noises they heard?
My dad used to say most problems are a loose nut behind the wheel. But
I know. Don't go there. You're going to get canceled.
No, but I'll tell you what, we had a similar problem in our kitchen, is that Sandy was convinced that we had a leak under the sink because she would hear this dripping noise under the sink. And I was like, I don't hear it. And so she said, I hear it every day. Until one day, I went and got a glass of water from our RO. And when I turned it off, about a moment later, I heard drip, drip, drip. And it's the RO recharging.
It is. It's dripping into the P-trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
okay. See, but if you don't tell me it's from the RO, nobody would ever known. I would have thought a tick-tick drip noise is usually a pipe expanding in the wall, because I get that question quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly. So
good one.
Stay
I'll remember that. Yeah.
I'm here for you, Tom.
Yeah, I'll remember that one.
And we're here for you. And all you have to do to play along is go to HomeShowRadio.com and click on the Ask Tom button. Send us your questions. Give us something to talk about. Let us help you. And you can send us pictures. You send us videos that help us do a good job. And we love to do this. This is why we've been doing it for decades. And you can find all those videos and see us age right before your very eyes on our YouTube channel, the Home Show Radio YouTube channel. And of course, we post them every week at HomeShowRadio.com.